Hey guys,
Cowboy,
welcome back to the
1-1,
video.
taxi, runway 11, hold short.
I'm now sitting on a taxiway on the Amendola Air Base. My target is the MiG-31, armed with some R-33s and R-40s, so pretty much missiles which have a greater range than my own AMRAAMs. I'm carrying like 6 AMRAAMs on my wings. 2 of them should be the B variants, you can see in here, and 4 should be C4 variants. So let me see whether I should be able to stop the MiG-31 closing to my base. He's going to take off from the Podgorica airbase. So let's taxi to the takeoff position.
Cowboy 1-1, request taxi.
Cowboy, 1-1, taxi, runway 11, hold short.
I'm carrying some external fuel tanks just to have more fuel for climbing and for fighting as well. I've never tried such such combat, so I'm really curious how this will end up.
Cowboy 1-1, request clearance for departure.
Cowboy, 1-1, Amendola, tower, position and hold, runway 11.
The mission is built like he should be also
Sunrise.
taking off just now from his base, and we should meet each other somewhere in the middle. So basically this is a mission built in the tactical engagement menu.
Cowboy, 1-1, Amendola, tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 11, depart heading 075.
I'm gonna try to take off without using afterburner. The speed is getting up slower than usual, but this approach will save you a lot of fuel, but it's not applicable if you are carrying some air-to-ground loadout to be able to take off on time.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
So, my base is protected by the Patriot
Cowboy,
system.
1-1, Amendola, departure, resume own navigation.
Just to mention that there should be some Patriot systems around the base. I don't know where exactly, but somewhere really close to it. And there is 2 times SA-5 protecting his base, definitely. So yes, also some cover over his base. So I shouldn't be allowed to close to Podgorica Air Base, and he shouldn't be allowed to close to this Amendola Air Base. My AVAX is in the air, and his A-50 mainstay is also in the air. So it should be pretty okay. So just me and him. Let's change the programs. Okay, lights off, jammer on. Just because I'm flying in the block 52, I have to carry the jammer on my center hardpoint, as you can see below my fuselage. So I'm using just the external fuel tanks under my wings. Okay, let's some greater. Let's switch the radar to 80 so I can see maybe further. But his radar is really like definitely more powerful than mine, so he might be able to see me earlier than I should see him, and he should be also able to gain a lock faster than I should be, and his missiles are also better than mine missiles, at least according to the speed and to the range of the missiles. I'm not sure about the Seeker, maybe the R-40s are more modern, but definitely not the not the R-33s. Seems like I'm from the New York, according to the camouflage. It's a New York fighter squadron. Probably some kind of Air National Guard aircraft. Okay, I'm gonna climb into the 20,000 feet. Just to have some altitude to be able to fire my missiles at greater ranges. And then I have to hit my afterburner just to get some additional speed. Just to again extend my missile range. And just to be able to turn away more quicker and fly away if he fires missiles at me. He should be already in the air somewhere in front of me. Maybe let's use the time compression just a little bit. So it's a great distance. I put like these two bases. It's like Amendola and Podgorica against each other, just to have enough altitude to climb into the operational altitude, and not such close that he will be able to shoot me down as soon as I take off. So definitely it's a lot of flying over the Adriatic Sea. Still nothing on my radar. Okay, let's accelerate a little bit. My goal is at least 450 knots when I fire the Abram. Seems like I might be unable to reach such speed without the afterburner. So as soon as I see him on the radar, I will use my afterburner. Okay, I'm very close to his base. I'm surprised I still do not see him. And I'm surprised that he doesn't see me. Hopefully I made this mission properly. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to see the target in the fighter sized on 160 miles, but just trying whether there will be something, at least something visible on the radar. So far, no enemy signature anywhere. Oh, there he is. So he appeared on my radar at 62 miles, 26,000 feet. I'm unable to lock him. Now, I have the lock. I'm using let's start with the C variant. So I will be launching an C missile. I'm going into like hard lock target just to maintain better lock. Speed is okay. Plenty of fuel still. Is way too away from range of my AMRAAM. As you can see, this small triangle is moving down to these borders, to these, I don't know, brackets, and this is the max, this is the mid-range of the AMRAAM. This right bracket inside it shows the minimum abort range, in which if you fire your missile, the enemy won't be able to turn away and fly it. If you fire the missile here in the left bracket here upper, if he turns away, like if he turns the opposite way, he can outfly the missile very easily. Let me climb a little bit. I'm at 500 knots already. 1.16 Mach. can see him perfectly on my radar at 40 miles currently, 26,000 feet still. He's keeping his altitude. And I'm getting in the firing position already. And he fired at me. So his missile is in the air. I'm not gonna fire now. Or maybe I will. So Fox 3. Let me descend the altitude. Oh, I have to turn back. This missile has really great range. I might be already in a range of his missile. And it should be here any moment. It usually flies from really big altitudes like the Phoenix missiles. And when it falls down, it seems like a telegraph pole. It's a really huge missiles. I've met MiG-25s armed with R-40s in the Israeli campaign many times. And it was usually a terrible experience. There is no log from the MiG-31, so let's recommit. Maybe my AMRAAM hit. No. There is still a log. I'm slightly confused by the...
Down in flames!
Oh! He shot down my AWACS probably with the missile. Can't see him now. I'm surprised that my radar warning receiver shows him like in 9 o'clock position. Like somewhere here, but as soon as I locked him, he was in front of me. Like 060, something like that, 070, 080 heading. I do not see him now. Did he switch off his radar or is flying like into me from the 9 o'clock? Be confused now. I do not see him anywhere.
Sentry 1, Cowboy 1-1. Request vector to threat. Cowboy 1, Sentry 1. I don't have any targets.
So no targets, no MiG-31, according to the AWACS. AWACS is responding to my calls. Like, what happened now? I will need to check the debriefing screen after the mission, definitely. Okay, seems like I'm the internal fuel only. So let me drop these tanks. Cut one. I would like to attack his AWACS. He must be somewhere behind the base. Let me ask my wingman whether there is something in the air.
Cowboy 1-1. Picture. Cowboy 1-1. Sentry 1. Picture clear.
Okay, I can see his AWACS on my radar warning receiver just now. At least I hope so. A with 1 dot. But he's somewhere in these SA5 circles. Somewhere behind them. SA-5 active. There are two SA-5s covering each other, so flying into the middle isn't a good idea, probably. Let me fly a little bit lower. Just I have enough air to maneuver my aircraft. Okay, SA-5 still on. I do not have any harms for the seed mission. I can see the Podgorica air base. It's here. This is the airfield here. I don't know whether you see my cursor. SA-5's still active. Let's fly lower. The SA-5 system should be located somewhere behind the Podgorica air base. Oh, there is the missile launch in the distance.
Altitude, altitude.
Okay, they lost the track. I'm behind some mountains. I can see both missiles. But just because they lost the track, they are pretty much useless now. I still do not see the AWACS anywhere here. Okay, the missile went somewhere stupid, basically. The SA-5 doesn't see me now. Maybe I should put one of the SA-5 systems directly on the Podgorica airbase here, so we'll be able to see like all this area perfectly. But they will see me after I jump over this mountain here.
Sentry 1, Cowboy 1-1, picture. Cowboy 1-1, Sentry 1, picture clear.
Interesting that there is no information about the enemy AWACS. I do not see him on the radar. Probably I made him flying somewhere else. I don't know. I have to check it after this mission. Okay, let me fly to the SA-5 just a little bit. Maybe I will see something on the radar. Let's fly a little left and a little right, so I can cover a wider area. SA-5 active again. They are probably somewhere behind that hill. Okay, the missile lost the track. I don't see the launch anyway. But I do not see the AWACS either. Oh, I see him. Two. He's in 30,000 feet. Both SA5 sees me. Let's fly a little bit lower again. There are somewhere at the lake coast distance. I can't climb basically in this situation. I have to stay at lower altitudes. Just because I'm using EZM, it seems that it helps me a little bit. There really seems like I have troubles to lock me properly. They are trying, but they do not have any solid lock on me. Maybe I should build similar scenario in the Falcon 2012 and put the SA-10 there. It might be more useful. Oh no. Where is the launch? Oh, I can see it. It's very close.
Pull up, 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 pull up. Fast flare. Pull up, 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 altitude, 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 altitude.
Okay, the missile lost its track and hit the ground. Okay, no. Missile is flying here.
Altitude,
directly.
altitude, altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, altitude, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, altitude, pull up, pull up, altitude,
Okay.
altitude.
Last lock.
Altitude, altitude.
I have lost the lock of the AWACS.
Sentry 1, Cowboy 1-1. Picture. Cowboy 1-1, Sentry 1. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit bearing 060, 20 miles, 29,000.
Okay, 060, 20 miles, 29,000. So that's the AWACS.
Cowboy 1, Sentry 1. Be advised, hostiles bearing 055, 15 miles, 29,000.
Still unable to see him on my radar, although it's a big target.
Sentry 1, Cowboy 1-1. Picture. Cowboy 1-1, Sentry 1. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit bearing 055, 5 miles, 29,000.
Must be somewhere. Oh, I can see him visually already. And now also my radar sees him. That's great. How the radar performs. So Fox 2. Oh, sorry, Fox 3. I'm close enough to use Fox 2, but it was Fox 3. I immediately lost the lock. Okay, splash. Let's use another one. And a splash. And he was destroyed. So that was the mission. Let me quickly jump out of it to see what happened to the MiG-31, whether I was able to shoot him down. I'm really surprised that the first AMRAAM hit him and that he fired so late. So he fired 3 missiles at me. 10, 10, 16, 10, 10, 33, 10, 11, 43, and I shot him with the first AMRAAM. 10, 11, 50, something like that. So he fly away, then he maybe turned back to recommit and he got hit by the AMRAAM. And then I shot down this A-50. Okay. Okay, so that was the mission, guys. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'm gonna put the takeoff time of the or just to make the takeoff time of the MiG-31 a little bit earlier, so he will be further from the base, from his base, somewhere in the middle of the Adriatic Sea. So maybe I will just move for 5 minutes and he might be able to be there. Or maybe I will do similar mission in the Israeli theater or in the Balkan 2012, where I should be able to put some SA-10s to protect his base. Or maybe I will try to do the same with the MiG-25, which seems to be more effective than the MiG-31. I'm really surprised by the difference. But in the Israeli theater, when the MiG-25 shoots at you at really big distances or great distances, you are really in trouble and you have to take evasive action. This MiG-31 seems to be firing at me basically at ranges of my AMRAAM, so it's a completely different story. Okay, so that was the video. Thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.